boys and girls. In reading, we have been talking about making connections. And we've been specifically talking about making connections to another book. So we've been making connections with characters, like how are the characters in this book? How do I connect with another character in another book? Or just how does this book remind me of this book? Okay? So, but all the books we've been doing so far are fiction books or story books, books that tell a story. So I want to show you how you can still make connections in nonfiction or informational text. Sometimes we also call these teaching books. So I found two books on the same topic. These are both books about baseball. So I'm going to see, I've never read these books. I'm going to read both of them. So first I'm going to read the first one. And then as I'm reading the second one, if I make any connections, I'm going to stop and talk to you about the connections that I'm making while I'm reading the book. Okay? Because when they're fresh and I've never read them before, those connections just pop up in my head like good readers do. And so if I do it like that, then you'll really see kind of the real thing. So here, this one's called Baseball by the Numbers. So let's read about it. I probably will not read all the little facts. I'll just kind of skip around. So this shows me the baseball field. It shows that it has 4 bases, that the pitcher's mound is 10 inches high. A baseball game has 9 innings. Each team has to make 3 outs in an inning, and after 3 strikes, a batter is out. After 4 balls, a batter gets a walk. Okay, so those are some facts. So in baseball, there are 9 players on each team, and the teams take turns batting and fielding. They switch when the fielding team gets 3 batters out. So there's like a diagram. That's called a diagram because it shows what something looks like and everything's kind of labeled. So that shows the field. Offense. Jack is up to bat. He waits for the pitch. Here it says Jack can walk to first base if the pitcher throws 4 balls. The first 2 pitches were balls. How many more balls does Jack need to get a walk? Well, if you have to throw 4 balls and he has 2, only needs 2 more. So this is all about the offense. And that's the team trying to score is the offense, as it says. Tommy slides into third base. He is safe. To score a run, Tommy needs to touch all 4 bases. He is on third base. How many more bases does he have to touch? Ben's teammate hits the ball. Ben runs home and scores. Well, here's the defense now. Emma is the pitcher. She tries to make the batter strike out. Brandon is the catcher. He catches pitches that the batter doesn't hit. Connor catches a fly ball. The batter is out. Danny fields a ground ball. He will throw it to the first baseman to get the batter out. Oh, and here's some more facts about it. Look, here's some math on the back. That's pretty cool. And then they have more facts. Like the New York Yankees won the World Series 5 times in a row. And in 1984, the Chicago White Sox and Milwaukee Brewers played a game that lasted 8 hours and 6 minutes. In 1920, the Brooklyn Dodgers and Boston Braves played a game that took 26 innings. That's crazy. Cal Ripken Jr. played 2,632 games in a row. Pitcher Nolan Ryan made 5,714 batters strike out. And Ricky Henderson stole 1,406 bases. Pete Rose had 4,256 hits. And Barry Bonds hit 73 home runs in 2001. Those are cool facts. Okay, that was that first book. Now I'm going to read this one, and if I have any connections, I'm going to stop. I love baseball. I am going to play baseball today. Some kids play a kind of baseball called t-ball. I get dressed for baseball. I put on my blue jersey. A team wears the same color jersey. I have a baseball glove. I wear it to catch the ball. I wear my glove in the outfield. I have a little bit of a connection. I think they talked about the outfield in here. Let me look. Nope. I think I was thinking of the picture here. So maybe I could have a connection by going back and looking at this picture and saying, okay, if this is the infield, then this must be the outfield. So from one book, I heard him talking about the outfield, so in this book, I can look at the outfield. I meet my team. We play catch before the game. Playing catch and stretching warm me up. I am the batter. I wear a helmet when I am batting. A helmet keeps my head safe. The pitcher throws the ball. I swing the bat. I hit the ball. If I do not hit the ball, it is called a strike. Now, I do remember in this one, they were talking about the pitcher and they were talking about strikes. Let's see if we can find that. Here they're talking about he waits for the pitch. Here, Emma is the pitcher. She tries to make the batter strike out. So in both books, they were kind of talking about the pitcher, and the pitcher wants them to strike out, right? If I do not hit the ball, it's called a strike. So I kind of have a connection there. I run to first base, I run to second base, I run to third base. A baseball field is called a diamond. Oh, big connection here. Look, that's a real photo, but then this one is like a drawing or a diagram, right? Look at those. Those look a lot alike, don't they? Can you see those two? Except this one's turned like this. There. See how much they look alike? Yeah, so that's a connection. I have a connection just between like the photos and the diagrams that they showed. But it's really kind of cool to see the actual photo. I slide into home base. I've scored a run. My team cheers. Teams take turns on the field. I love baseball. Oh, look, here's some baseball facts. These are more about the different things that you do and the things that you need to play. So there were a lot of differences in these books, but there were some things that were the same and some connections I had. For me, I think the biggest one was the connection between the two photos of the fields and how they looked kind of the same but kind of different, because one was a drawing and one was a photo. So I am going to give you two books about the same topic. And no matter what, you can always find something to make a connection to. So just tell me a connection you have between the two texts. Like, it reminds me of blank from this other book, right? The photo of the outfield in this book reminded me of the diagram in this book. Okay, that's how we can make a connection in nonfiction.